Hello and welcome to IgnitED, where we'll tap into our full potential, find purpose in life, and some other cool stuff. My name's Olo, and today I will talk about my idealistic thoughts on idealism. Let's get started. Idealism is the greatest brain food ever. Yep, maybe this claim in and of itself is idealistic, but stay with me on this one. Remember when you were little and you had all those ideas that you thought were going to become huge? For me, it was publishing board games that I'd created. Just think about your kid dreams for a minute. They were fun to think about, right? Exercising creativity is scientifically proven to be beneficial to our mental health. When we're totally absorbed in a project, or even just humoring an idea, our brains enter a highly focused mental state called the zone. And once we succeed at accomplishing a task, whether planning an idea or carrying it out, we get a rush of dopamine, a neurotransmitter that helps us feel more happy and motivated. That's why we get really excited about new ideas. So why do we let them go? As kids, most of us thought we were too young, or we felt discouraged by those around us, like our teachers, peers, or parents who said our ideas were impractical. And sure, they probably were. At age 11, I didn't know the first thing about what it took to create a board game, and I never even considered that people might not like the games I'd created. But there's a bigger problem. We've kept these habits today. Consciously or not, we learned from a young age to let go of our big dreams. But as adults, our brains do have that practical decision-making ability, but we're scared to use them for big ideas. So today, we don't really come up with them at all. I mean, sure, we can dream of a promotion, asking someone out, or even hiking the Appalachian Trail. But starting an organization, making that TED Talk, going against societal norms, most of us forget these. Why should we repress them when we actually do have the maturity and ability to think practically about them, to humble ourselves and ask questions, or to reach out and make those next steps? When you search for the characteristics of an idealist, here are some of the things you'll find. Idealists are enthusiastic. They trust their intuition, yearn for romance, seek their true selves, prize meaningful relationships, and dream of attaining wisdom. They strive to discover who they are and how they can become their best possible self. This quest for self-knowledge and self-improvement drives their imagination. Now, there's nothing embarrassing, impractical, or insensitive in any of those characteristics. In fact, I'd say they're necessary. Striving towards big goals is what gets us up in the morning and leads us towards fulfillment rather than regret. Even if we don't perfectly make these goals, which we won't, constantly striving to improve ourselves and the world around us is the only way to really move forward. So, now that we've established being an idealist is both fun and necessary, how do we bring more of it into the world around us? How do we rid this acquired fear of our own creative minds? Well, first of all, buy a composition notebook. They're like literally $1, okay? And jot down some of your day-to-day thoughts. It often helps me to stay conscious of where my mind goes throughout the day and take note when anything interesting pops up, such as a problem that I can solve. For now, no idea is a bad idea. Just let them free, don't think about it. Fun fact, our unconscious brain has been working on a new idea for hours to months before it pops to our awareness and we have that so-called light bulb moment. Oh, that's it. I just thought it sounded interesting. Next, share your ideas. This is where your practical mind can come into play. Visualize the end product and think about concrete steps that you can take towards accomplishing them. Have a close friend hold you accountable to your mission. Come up with as many crazy ideas as you can, but then actually follow through with them. And finally, once you've practiced with and feel more confident in your creative ability, start conversations with others. I know, it's not easy, especially for me as a teenager. Walking around the halls and preaching idealism isn't exactly what people are looking for. But start small. Keep a smile on your face, around the halls or at work, and eventually, people will ask how you do it. That starts the meaningful, much-needed conversations about how we can accomplish more goals and lead happier lives. This is in your power. How far are you willing to go? Idealism might actually, ironically, bring us towards a real life that we could currently only imagine in our most far out there idealistic thoughts. This YouTube channel is my practice at taking concrete steps towards my idealistic dream of making this world a better place. What's yours? Thank you.